Peace. This is djOHLOW. You tune into On Beat with OHLOW. I'm playing a Theory beat right now. Took it back, huh?
Yeah,
the
man.
Chronic.
The first one on there, man, I had to drop the classic. Yeah, the Chronic.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I'm feeling this one, definitely.
We want it,
man.
we got it.
What? The Chronic.
We got another full house today, man. We got to the right, man. I'm gonna start to the right. We got Grussle. He's set up with his MPC. He's gonna do a little live set for us.
What's good, y'all?
Peace. What's going on, fam? Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
Finally got the MPC out here, and you got some new joints for us, right?
Yeah, fresh out. You know?
This is the new MPC, right?
This is the new MP, man. The other one, yo, wherever that is on Silk Road or wherever, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
R.I.P.
feel free to drop those joints.
That's what's up, man. To your left, we got the main man, Theory.
What's good, Fairfax? Theory in the house.
I'm gonna be playing all Theory beats except for the Grussle joints and except for actually Kount Fif's coming through today too, man.
Oh, nice, man. Yeah, you get a slew of dope producers in the house tonight.
Yeah.
Grussle sitting to my left. Oh yeah, one to watch.
Shout out to Choppy Chop, man, one of the beat conductors battle. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it. I was supposed to start out the show with his beats, but he couldn't make it today.
Oh man.
To your left, we got my main man, Scene.
What's good, world? How you doing?
Peace. What's going on, fam? Thanks for coming out again. Hip hop connoisseur. To your left, another hip hop genius, Noik the Grizz.
Noik the Grizzly Bear. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing?
Peace.
Everybody
What's going
good?
on?
Hey, I'm not throwing shade at anything, but why don't you ever call him Noik the Grizzly Bear? You call him the Grizz.
I like Grizz, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the Grizz.
He's the Grizzly Bear.
Yeah, but Grizz is just like, it's more grimy, man. You know, Grizzly Bear to me is just, I don't know, it's like, it's too close to Teddy Bear, you know what I'm saying?
What
It's
it is,
like
is
that.
you know what it is. OHLOW is a
It's
red
like that.
Kodiak. You know what I'm saying? So you know it's the whole bear thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Betta knows.
That's the real behind it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
this the new segment, man. Betta knows. Good stuff.
And to the left of Noik the Grizzly Bear of the package.
You know what? Proper introduction, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what that is right there.
Does it bother you that I call you the Grizz?
I know where you coming from with it, so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it ain't never close to Teddy Bear, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
my fault, man.
Hey, you want to grime? You go with Yeek Grease.
Yeah.
But see,
Call him Yeek.
I don't expose that. I don't expose history. History is history. You know what I'm saying? Everything don't need to be exposed. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man, Yeek Greasy in the house.
To your left, man, we got my big brother, Betta.
Peace. What's good? Oh,
What's going on, fam?
chillin', man. Shout out to everybody that had off for MLK Day.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, when this airs shows, I'm talking backwards, yo. I haven't had my green for the day. I gotta get my Popeye back in. You know what I'm saying? I need my spinach.
Green tea. That green tea.
When this show airs, actually, I'm gonna be in Cali at the NAMM show. You know what I'm saying? NAMM 2014 this year. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there with KPJ. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be there with KPJ. He's performing Friday night.
How was the show the other night?
KPJ show was pretty ill, man. He had 4 or 5 Grammy award-winning musicians in
That's
his
serious
band.
right there.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It
Kevin
was at
Peter
Blues
Jones.
Alley.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man.
Blues Alley Historical Monument in DC.
Yeah. It was. He actually had 8 shows in the past 4 days, man. So that's what's up, man.
Yeah, that's work.
He's
right
getting
there.
it in.
That's work.
But I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back. Gruss is setting up the MPC. He's gonna play a few live beats for us, and then there'll be a few other people coming in, and we're gonna have a little cipher. All right, this is On Beat. We'll be right back. Peace.
Keeping the First Amendment alive. We are WEBR, Fairfax County's cable access and internet radio station.
Peace. You're tuned into On Beat with OHLOW. Coming to you live from Radio Fairfax here in Fairfax, VA. That's a Gruss beat right there, off the MP.
Yep, live and direct.
Let us know about that beat, man. What is that right there?
Man, that's just something we cooked up in the lab, man. Something simple, you know. It's all organic elements, you know.
And I know I told you that, you know, you can't reveal a sample because of the copyright laws, the new laws that went in effect.
Now we gonna keep that on the hush, dog. You ain't
okay.
You gotta find that. You gotta find
That's on a
that.
napkin somewhere, dog. I
That's
don't
what's
know.
up.
Yeah, you got dig for
But look,
that.
let me ask you something, man. Oh, and let me just pay respect to Kount Fif, man. He just stepped into the building as well.
Yes, peace.
K5.
He's getting set up right now. He's got a few beats for us as well. But let me ask you, man, when it comes to sampling, how do you go about selling a beat if you can't really get the sample cleared? Or do you just try to stay under the radar the whole time?
I mean, I try and pick something that's gonna be unique, that's gonna show my unique talents and show I guess the soul of the sample or the feeling that I wanted to convey from that sample. And as far as like getting it cleared and all, if it's something that's that hot, you know, I welcome that, because I gotta sell quite a few units for you to make back your lawyer fee and a couple other fees as well. So I think if somebody's coming at me for a sample clearance, I think that's a good thing, actually. That means I'm doing something right. You know, I'm picking the right records. I'm making something that's hot, you know?
Yeah, but in this day and age, is that gonna really do anything? Because I've been reading a lot of articles about a lot of producers that have really ill beats and they get busted. And it's not so much that they get busted, but the copyright holder says you can't use that. You know what I'm saying? It's because of websites like Who Sampled This.
Well, actually, I completely agree with you. I'm against sites like Who Sampled, because it really doesn't put a lot of effort into the person who's digging, and you know, doesn't show much for the ear behind the music. But there are sites now. I actually found out about a site. There is one guy who's trying to make that happen where cats can really sample again, and trying to clear the samples, you know, legally and through a method, loopholes and all that. Like, there's people out there working on our side to keep the music alive.
And there's one thing a lot of people don't know is that every year new songs fall into the public domain.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people don't know what the public domain is. And if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's time to wake up, man. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of songs that are falling into the public domain every year because once the copyright is expired, it just becomes public domain, which means that everybody can use it. And everybody can sample it or do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Redo the joint. But again, you know, back to sampling, man. I read a lot about producers that, again, man, because of sites like Who Sampled This, they're getting busted, man, and they're getting like a notice of. Kount Fif was talking about that before. I think it's called a cease and
desist.
Desist, exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
I've seen that before because there's a lot of cats where I got my start was in college, and a lot of cats were file sharing in college heavy like that. So I've seen a couple people get busted for cease and desist, having their laptops and the computers and hard drives taken. And they weren't even making beats. They were just trying to like have the most stuff, you know, have the most on them.
But you were talking about a website that allows you to use samples.
Oh, it floated out, man. I had to bring it back up. I'm gonna look for it.
Hey, bring that beat back too.
Bring that joint up.
Yeah, you playing joints off the computer right now, huh?
I can play one off the MP.
Yeah, let's get something off the MP. I thought you were doing some live joints off the MP, man. Let's get something live. There you go. But what I was going to say too, man, is something else I read is that a lot of labels now that are looking for new producers, they're looking for fresh cats, are going after producers that use a lot of samples, and they're looking for you to use samples that are off their label. You know what I'm saying? So you can flip it and they can still make money off it, and they'll clear it for you. And it's not even so much that they're clearing it for you, it's just that they're going to sign a deal with you to flip their tracks. And they're actually doing remix projects, and they're asking people to remix these joints, and if they like it, they use it and they put it out for people. I know that this joint's hot right here, man. I like this joint. Fresh off the MP. It's like baking cookies, man. It's a nice joint right there, man. That's what's up, man. So let me ask you something too, man. I think we talked about this before, man. And I can hear that you sample and you use a lot of analog sounds, right? But do you prefer analog over digital?
I do prefer analog over digital. More warmth. You're not losing any data from the original record. It's the source. Why wouldn't you want to go after the source?
Yeah.
As opposed to a copy.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And so when you go after the source, you're going after the vinyl, right? You don't go after WAV files or FLAC files.
The source is the vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you always go after the vinyl, right? So you can record it yourself. I mean, there's different sources. You can go after DATs, you can go after cassette tapes. You know
I like
what I mean?
cassette too.
It's all on your ear.
Yeah.
I like cassettes too. That's just like my man said earlier. That's where you get your start. Pause tapes and just figuring stuff out.
That's what's up,
from
man.
The jump.
You got another joint for us? I'm gonna take a quick break.
WEBR-FM Fairfax, a service of Fairfax Public Access and Cox Communication. WEBR-FM Fairfax.
Peace. Welcome back to On Beat with OHLOW. I'm playing another Theory beat. We got a couple producers, man. We got some of the illest producers around the way, man. We got Theory.
Yep.
We got Grussle, and we got Kount Fif.
Yep.
All heavy hitters in the area, man. Up and down the East Coast, really. You know what I'm saying? All these cats have worked with a lot of people. They've worked with people in New York, around the DMV, down south. They've all been doing it for a while, and they all got that sound. You know what I'm saying? They got that.
They all
knock.
good, man.
Yeah, that boom bap, that real knock. Today, we don't really have a topic, man. We're just going in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to have some more MCs that haven't showed up. This is one of the bad things about this industry, man, is everybody's always late, man. This cat I used to talk to, man, he used to always say, in the industry, man, if you're 15 minutes early, you're still 5 minutes late. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that, man. That's real talk. Actually, Theory confirms that with me, because if I tell Theory 4 o'clock, he's there at 3:45. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, man. That's a pro, man. That's a real pro right there. That's my favorite producer, man. Sorry to you guys, because you guys are my favorite as well. But Theory is my favorite producer, yo.
So take that, all you guys listening. You got work to do. I'm his favorite producer. And if you listen closer, you hear why.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
MCs are going to light this joint up. This is like a stick of dynamite right here. Oh, man, Betta, man.
Just
Right?
spark it, man. F it.
Hey, see me dressed in all white like a Levi, swing a sword like a knight in the Lord's army of light. Eradicating darkness, I came to resurrect the souls of the heartless. Let your spirit rise like the smoke when I spark it. Mortify the flesh and throw that meat in the garbage. Live life in the essence. In between ethers, you can manifest your blessings. Put it in perspective, you ain't even gotta stress it. You don't have to have what you want, go out and get it. Or continue living pathetic. This a little lesson from Lord Betta, majestic. I give the most respect, that's why I'm the most respected. You do the most neglect, that's why you're the most neglected. All you give is rejection, that's why you getting rejected. All you give is rejection, that's why you getting rejected. I retold, keep it in perspective. Just a little lesson from Lord Betta, majestic. Love, peace, and respect, so respect it. Yo, who's up next? Go on, set it.
I seen a lot of small fries acting big fish. Fake rocks on their hands and their ears, on their wrists. All of this to appear like they living lavish. Don't you know showing off get you split cabbage? See you eyes, see you status, 2/3 wrapped in bandage. In a wheelchair planted, career on pause, destination stranded, money running low. Look at your circumstances. You play little Sambo, turned into Rambo. Steve Urkel turned Kimbo Slice. Little dude hit the weights in the gym, now his hands a little nice. Got Vicked in the gutter of the ghetto throwing dice. Right there where they separate the men from the mice. The same thing happened in the same place twice. Playing a role, damn near lost his life. Real killers keep it hush, put your soul on ice. Yeah.
We only have 2 MCs, so
Yeah, I mean,
Fif, what's up,
that.
Fif? What you got, Fif? Hey, Fif a soul baby, son. Don't sleep on Fif.
Strike fear in the hearts of men. I'm aardvark, weird, avant-garde, hard guard you with the art of the pen. I write park bench bars, take it back to Rakim. God scarred me with the gift, so let the rhythm live. I'm straight 88 state of mind, gravy flavor. I'm spanking these kids with them lyrically misbehaving. I slay it, pagan, no time for celebrating. We gotta mutilate them, destroy them, evaporate them. Disintegrate your particles, erase the hard details. You pedophiles are scarred, weak, and frail. You fail miserably if you ever think of this at me. I'm breaking legs, you beck and burning to the 5th degree. You ain't seeing my steez CDs, please freeze. B-boys, your pedigrees decoy. You're not the real McCoy, you're weak Bruce Leroy. Your fleet need to deploy with your whack beats, with the sloppy chops. Catch karate chop, pop, and get bodied, ox slam, put in a body bag. Zip it up, toe tag, sew it up, rip shows, get dough, your whole flow. Lack that ingredient you need to survive. But me and it's Coolio, all the way live. Cannon bring the 4-5, take it back to 85. Make it bust a baby lie. Say she at her mother's when she at my home slam, giving me dome under the covers.
K5. Soul Baby Cypher.
Man, Soul Babies, man, supersonic cypher, bro. Thank you for blessing the beats, yo. Yeah, because it's the design to carry the rhyme, you know what I'm saying?
There we got the rhyme.
I used to
Then
go.
we got the rhyme.
Flip line.
Then we got the rhyme.
My beats do this thing, stomp the street, crack the concrete. Man, I'm the electricity. What lights your street lights? I'm doing this, man. Call me the Black Knight, and I'm done. All right.
Freestyle.
On beat with OHLOW.
That's why I don't rap. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Hey, let me break a little conversation, man. I got a question for everybody, man. I got a question for everybody here. Everybody here is a musician. Everyone's selling music. Everybody's making music. But I got a question, man. Besides just making music, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of talented people in the world. Besides making music, what do you do to sell your music? You know what I mean? Like, what's the plan behind the creativity?
The key thing is to be visible, you know, share your music and just, you gotta build relationships and try to make something happen. And you gotta stay with it. You know, myself, the Grussle, and definitely K5 will tell you, you know, people will be like, no, you'll think it's the best thing ever. Be like, yo, this is for you. This would change your life. And they're like, nah. And don't even give it the real time, you know? I mean, they could be 30 seconds in. I mean, if you get that. So best foot forward, your best work always up front. And don't put yourself in a cave, you know what I'm saying? And just put yes people around you. Oh, I'm dope. This is the greatest. No, you better find out, get some feedback, put your best. You only get one time to present. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be visible, present well, you know, no markers on CDs, you know, to this age, you got some money, you know, hit somebody with a flash drive. Make sure your music's tagged so they don't steal it from you, you know? But stay visible and keep pushing. If you don't try, you die.
Definitely have some creative ways to market your music other than a CD out the trunk of your car. Like, just gotta come.
Well, hold up. But look, I'm asking, what do you guys do? You guys are giving advice, but I'm saying, like, what do you guys do?
For me, what I said, those are the things that I do. I try to do. You know what I'm saying? To try to keep it going.
So commercially visible, like I know you got some joints for sale on different websites online and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
And so besides putting stuff up online for sale, you know what I mean? What do you do to get? I know. Okay, these are the things I'm trying to break down, man. Because behind the music, man, there's I think that there's three other things that we're missing. A lot of people are missing this. A lot of independent artists miss this. It's the legalities, the law, the business, and the marketing behind the music. You know what I'm saying?
Those are the things, yeah.
And what I'm going back to is that there's a lot of people out there making music and saying, you know what, if I just make the music, everything's going to be all right. Someone's going to come save me, and someone's going to discover me and find me. But we know now in 2014 that's just not true, man. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody here works hard at what they do. You know what I mean? But we're all still sitting in this room. And that's respect, man, because we're on a level where everybody's on the same level. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like nobody's really doing big things, even big names. When I was 16 years old, some of the cats that I grew up on, these cats are on Facebook hitting us up now. You know what I mean? Looking for beats. Like you know what I mean? So everyone's like on the same playing field. But I want to know, you know, what do you guys do to market yourself? What do you guys do to protect yourself legally? And then what do you guys know about the business, really? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not asking this to grill you. I just want to know because I want to know as well. Because, you know, like I said, right now as this show airs, I'm at the NAMM show and I'm getting as much information as I can right now. You know what I mean? I actually signed up for a Pro Tools class. It's like an 8-hour session, and it's gonna be thought by some of the big guys in Pro Tools. You know what I mean? So it's pretty ill. And I just want to know what everyone else does, man. I'm doing this for everybody. You know, I'm gonna come back and share this knowledge with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know what everyone else does. I know Grussle went to South by Southwest. I know Kount Fif was talking about something. You went down in Atlanta. We were talking about that.
Right. I went up and represented DC along with Timos for the battle with I Standard. You know,
up in New York, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yup. Go ahead, Kount Fif. You about to say something?
Yeah, we were down in South by Southwest. You know, I was with Man Bites Dog Records. We down there promoting heavily. We had a couple, you know, a showcase down there, and out there with the street team and a whole rack of people passing out CDs and doing the whole South by Southwest thing. They went to A3C as well.
That's the joint down in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's the one in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Really trying to, you know, those festivals particularly are getting really popular. They're getting really corporate.
Exactly.
It's getting.
It used to be like the indie thing.
It used to be more
organic for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm looking towards festivals like Bonnaroo and like, you know, stuff like that, trying to do more things, like trying to take a whole crew of people to Bonnaroo. I mean, that's a whole new crowd of people, man. It's a whole new market.
Yeah, the pack.
We're
We're down the ride with you, please. Don't forget that.
Word up.
Please, sir.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, it's gonna, you know, it keeps expanding, but it's at this point, I think it's still at that organic stage. You know what I mean? Where that festival is big, and it's getting too corporate with South by and A3C, and you know.
So, are you mad at that though? That they're getting too big, that they're going corporate? I mean, isn't that what everybody wants anyways? Doesn't everybody want to get lifted by corporations so they don't have to struggle anymore?
Well, the thing is, it gets subverted though, you know, and when the culture gets taken, then Mr. Planners, the peanut guy with the monocle and the top hat, is breakdancing, and that's the problem. That's what hurts me with the thing.
Because they didn't clear that through us. You know what I'm saying? They took that from us and then did what they wanted to do with it.
Exactly. I mean, that's the problem.
Ain't nobody asked me. That was cool, you know.
And you know what? Because Betta is the one who decides, quiet as it's kept.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, they act like they don't know better. You know, but you know.
I called you when I saw it. I saw a Mickey Mouse. Let me know. I saw a Mickey Mouse little robot doll about 1.5 feet high that did some moves, yo. I'm saying it did a cartwheel and it did a facsimile of a windmill, right? And it played hip hop music while it did it, well, quote unquote, Disney-fied. You know, I mean, it's just like it gets subverted. And when something like organic, especially South by Southwest, Austin, sleepy town, tons of people, it's quiet, but the hot stuff is there now. Oh, there's a crowd. Well, let's throw a ton of money. Let's throw $5 million at it this year, and we'll have 2 chains, and then it just becomes something where you don't. Well,
it seems like everybody's making. Yeah, everyone's making money except for the people, except for the creators of hip hop, right?
Yeah, well, you know, the thing is that everybody's missing really is exposure, and that's what the corporate element of the whole thing brings to you. Just, you know, huge exposure. Then, you know, it's like crying really over success, because all you want is some success, but to get success you've got to be mass marketed. But then if it's mass marketed, it's not underground, it's not real anymore.
Right. It's commercialized at that point.
That's right. But the problem is the quality, the nature of what gets through that taints the whole thing. You know, if they let something that was alive get through, some organic stuff get through as well. Right. You know, if there could be a blend of it instead of just the very worst of it. You know, as Gruss said, there's no balance.
All right, peace. I got something to say real quick.
Usin.
It's Usin, everybody.
Hold on. You know, before you talk, you got to sign, right?
Make him sign, oh.
You know that, right?
Make him sign, oh.
Make him sign.
I owe you. Hey, yo, but check it.
Yeah.
Shout out to State of Mind. Usin's always taking care of our videos, man.
Hey, yo, but check it. I just want to interject something. So, you know, all right, founders of hip hop are cut out the picture. So, is it their fault? Like, whose fault? Like, won't they? No. Let me get this piece off, right? Won't they evolve? Like, by now, how old is hip hop? Just around figure 30 years. Let's just
35 years old.
All right, so 35 years in cycles, like 4 or 5 cycles of it living and being dead, living and being dead, living and being dead. They haven't got hip. What's going on yet? They haven't got on their Grizzly and learned how to capitalize off something they created.
Who's they? Who do you mean by they?
We're deeming or crowning the fathers. We always saying they're left out. But if they don't see how commerce works now, and it cycles, yo, everything has a seasonal cycle and it moves in circles. So by the 5th and 6th time around, who's losing? They losing. Like, but why? It's their fault.
Why don't they?
No. Listen, let me get this off.
Okay. Ooh, he's shutting everybody down.
Listen to me, yo.
You ought to just press that button and shut that mic down.
I know. Get it off already. Who never talks, and now he ain't letting nobody else talk.
Let that breathe, though. But because we're going to come around to the same conversation. Oh, founders is losing out. People hit that real hip-hop heads is losing out. Yo, when you going to start winning, yo? Like, why we keep losing?
Well, that's why I brought up.
Why do we keep?
Hold on. I gotta take control real quick. Hold on, it's getting crazy now. That's why I brought up these 3 key things, man. I brought up the. Oh, hold up. Let's be professional, man. Hold on, man. Hold up. That's why. All right, so you got to say what you said. I know. That's what I'm saying. Hold on, man. Hold on. Ooh. Look, so that being said, everything he just said, right? That's why I brought up what I brought up. What do we know about the legalities? What do we know about the business? What do we know about the marketing? Because commerce in general, if you don't know about these 3 things, you'll never be able to sell. It's cool if you can make ill beats and have ill rhymes. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome. But if you can't sell it, if you can't put it in front of a mass amount of people, then what good is it really? I get the fact when people are like, well, it's gonna, you know, sit there and it's gonna, it'll collect dust for a while, but then someone's gonna bring it back, it'll resurface. But all right, what if you're dead though? Do you have it set up so that your kids or your grandkids can get that bread? You know what I'm saying? Those are the things I want to know. Because, and the reason I'm asking is because, yo, again, I mean, here you have 3 of the hottest producers on the East Coast right here, right? And all their music is ill, but is it protected, man? What if somebody bombs this building right now, we all die? You know what I mean? Are your kids gonna be able to benefit off your music?
I would just say that the marketing and the money that's out there goes to a group that is a brand new group every 5 years. So 10-year-old and 11-year-old screaming teens that were on Justin Bieber 4 years ago, right? Bieber's just about over, and we need a new batch. So for the founders, they age out. They want to market it. So 10 to 15 got to 16. They're on to another segment, and we've got to refill this segment here for the that's how. You know, you can't fight that. 30's old in hip hop. Even though the older guys are winning, they ain't but 3 of them and 300 million people rapping.
Hey, but look, age don't matter, I don't think age matters.
No,
not at this point.
Hey,
you know, hip hop has multiple faces
you're
now.
You're right. It does.
Hey, hold on, real quick. I got to take a quick break.
Big money.
My fault, Theory. I got to take a quick break. Just hold your thought. I got to take a break.
You just want to hear what I have to say. Ain't no
We'll be right back, man.
I'm leaving.
This is On Beat with OHLOW. We got a full house talking about hip hop. We'll be right back. Peace. Peace. This is djOHLOW. You're tuning into On Beat with OHLOW, coming to you live from Radio Fairfax. Right now, you're listening to a Kount Fif beat. You made that joint in the machine, huh? You use the machine, right? I know you use like an array of different battle tools, man.
Oh yeah.
But that's the joint off the machine?
Yeah, that's the machine, man. That's what I'm mainly using right now, the machine, you know, whatever I can. I got a couple different spots where I can use people's equipment and stuff and whatnot. So, you know, I jump around and use whatever I'm feeling, you know.
That's what's up, man.
That's got some really nice clarity to it, man. It's punch.
Thank you, man.
That machine is really doing it.
Yeah, you know.
And this is pre-mixed. This is just right out of it, right?
It's just a quick mix, man. I do,
Nice.
you know, I try to get pretty efficient and pretty quick with my mixes and get them down pretty done, you know. The machine makes it efficient enough to where I can just go, because I can, you got
And that's
PSTs,
it right there.
You know what I mean? You got plugins all in the machine. I can just do it.
That's it right there.
Same question to you, man. Analog versus digital, which do you prefer?
Analog. All day
Analog?
long. I mean, we have to conform to what we have to work with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much exposure to analog gear a lot of, you know, y'all have. I don't have a lot of exposure to, you know, tape machines, analog tape machines, SSL boards, and, you know.
They're hard to find. They're all broken.
Yeah, you know, so
They don't work anymore.
I love live recording, live instrumentation, man. That's where it's really at. But I mean, you got to conform to digital. I love analog, but I mean, analog's expensive and it's rare and it's vintage and it's hard to get, you know.
And it's all broken, yo. I find a lot of stuff online, man. I'm online all the time looking for stuff, for cheap stuff, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And then all that analog stuff is always, you know, they got it and it's cheap, but it's broken. You know what I mean? That's the main thing.
Well,
but
the tape machines are mad expensive.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's hard to fix now. No one's gonna fix
so
them, man.
much
Nobody
maintenance,
works on
you
them.
have to have experience on them things.
Exactly.
To know how to, you know, clean the tape heads, calibrate the machine, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Technology opens the doors for us, though. You know, we just try to put that spirit back into the music. You know what I mean?
That's why we sample from the 70s and we sample
Hey,
from,
stay up on that mic a little bit, man.
That's why we sample from the 70s and sample from, you know, old music, because that's that sound, man.
It's a soulful
that analog
era.
sound.
That's the energy we trying to tap
Analog
into.
Exactly.
forces you to be creative. It
Right.
forces you to like not be a preset producer.
Yeah.
It makes you really like get to know your stuff, like
Play
get to know your
instruments.
gear. Yeah, know your notes and actually feel your music. Like you can't get that. You can't feel Fruity Loops. You can't feel that, man. You click and drag. You might have a MIDI board. That's about it. But you
Mike
can't
Will
feel
made
that
it.
joint. Yeah. Mike's nice, but yo, I mean,
Yeah,
you don't.
he admits it. He even admits
you
it.
can't
I'm
even
a
feel it.
mouse clicker. I'm a Fruity Loops producer. I don't play, you know, I don't play nothing. I just do whatever. Hey, if that's what gets you by and you're dope, that's cool, man. But you know, like he said, the analog stuff, it makes you creative. It forces you to program actually be a musician.
Like
play
take
instruments.
time with your music. Like
Exactly.
I see 3-4 pens in here, man, but who's got concentrates?
No, Hogan may go to Cali.
You wouldn't be able to do that here.
No one has concentrated.
That's what's up, man. I want to get back to the topic at hand. Scene, you know what? Yeah. Actually, I want to ask you something, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to ask you, because you're an artist, man.
Right.
And I noticed, I was watching, what's going on, buddy? What's this guy looking at, man? I was watching the battle, right? And I was watching how you were grooving to the music. So what do you like to listen to when you're painting and you're, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're a hip hop head, you know what I mean? But I know that you kind of listen to a lot of 70s music too, a lot of soulful.
I like soul music.
Yeah, R&B.
I don't care what it is, if it's soulful. And I mean, soul can cross all types of genres. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, there's soul house music that I like. You know, I don't like everything. But you know what I'm saying? There's soul house music, reggae music. I love that. Anything that speaks to me, got the groove, and it puts me in a zone. I'm in it.
Yeah.
You know,
All that
I'm
stuff
in it.
with heart,
You know what I'm
with
saying?
heart.
Really, with heart, yeah. True indeed. You could tell. And so this goes back to the question I got for the producers, if you don't mind.
Real quick, real quick.
Go.
So do you get your juices from the music?
Oh, totally.
Definitely,
All day, man.
huh?
I got my iPod. I got which is crazy.
Pause.
All day, but I got on my iPod. I got like 40 gigs of just like old music, just random music everywhere. But you know, a lot of it's just old music, and I put that on when I paint.
Yeah.
Are they all juice
Or if I
encouragers?
got vinyl, you know what I'm saying? Or I got my vinyl.
Everybody got jokes
Or I
today.
got my
huh?
vinyl up, you know what I'm saying?
It's funny, everybody got jokes, man.
They got my juices
even have a-
flowing. Yeah.
I'm saying, man, that's what you need, man. You
Hey,
got to get in the
man,
zone, you know what I mean?
I live for
See,
the
I didn't want to
zone.
talk about anything else because I know what really gets the juices flowing, you
The
know what I mean?
zone.
We all really know.
That's the zone. The
right.
zone.
Yeah.
And we all we chase the zone. You know what I'm saying?
But you had a question for the producers, right?
I do. Just in the way me being an artist, I noticed that I'm an old school trained artist. I like to paint, draw, everything. When graphic design became the big thing, you know, everything went computer and digital, right? But I will say this, is that with me being an artist, do you guys feel the same way about the new stuff? You just got to find a way to freak it and being the digital and bring the soul to that. You know, is that a consensus?
I think it's a little different, though, because
You know?
with digital music, like what Gruss was saying, a lot of these kids use presets and they use the sounds that come with the software that they get. You know what I'm saying? They don't go outside of what they're given. But the thing with sampling and with using analog records and stuff like that, you can dig for your own sounds and you can manipulate the sound.
Yo, when you get an MP, there's no like they may throw you a couple like bum sounds in there, but for the most part,
Yeah.
there's no food in here. You gotta give it food.
Exactly.
And whatever you
gotta
feed
feed
it,
it,
that's
son.
what's gonna come out.
Gotta feed it.
But a lot of kids just use the
Yes.
sounds that are on there,
History
and they
too.
don't
You
go
gotta
outside
know,
of that.
You gotta know your knowledge.
You gotta know where to
Yeah.
pick
You gotta
from.
know
You
where to
can't
sample
pick from the bum tree. You gotta go. You gotta find the tree that was in the original Garden of
comes
Eden.
from
You looking
history.
for that tree, the tree of life. We want the life sample.
Yeah, I'm looking for trees no one else has seen before. Those are my trees. Yeah, the trees you don't have. You know what I mean?
70s Italian movie stuff,
I'm
rare stuff.
Why you telling them, man? Stop it,
Man, that's
They call-
light. That's
they call that digging
Italian.
in the
That's
crates.
light. That's light. That's light, dog. Italian soundtracks. You know,
Crazy.
that's light. You gotta dig. You gotta dig for your yacht rock. You gotta dig for your prog rock, your crowd rock, and I'll leave it at that.
You got some more beats for us?
I'm not telling them anything.
Gruss, you got some more joints on the MPC?
I got something loaded up.
All right, I'm gonna take a quick break now. Let me take a quick break.
All right.
We just had Be More Connect walk in. Peace, fam. Troy Brown, HD, and A6. Let me take a quick break. We'll be right back, and I'm gonna get a few beats in from all the producers, and I want to get a couple verses in from all the MCs. This is On Beat with OHLOW. We'll be right back. Peace.
Hi, I'm
Peace. This is djOHLOW coming to you live from Radio Fairfax. Playing another Gruss beat over here. It's kind of low, Gruss. Can you give me some more volume, man? That's all the volume we got, huh? That's what's up, though, man. We just had A6, HD, and Troy Brown step into the building, man. Peace. What's going on, fam?
What's good with you, baby?
What's going on with y'all, man?
What up, man?
too
What's
much,
going
man.
on with you?
We'll get into all the stuff later, man. But let's just go ahead and spark the cipher real quick, man. A6.
Bet A6. Yo.
Yo, hey yo, I smash spines when I'm near. If you got a phobia or whackness, I'm the last guy you will fear. When I blast rhymes in the clear, disaster reliefs cleaning trash from the streets from the last time I was here. Y'all garbage, and I'm about to show y'all nice. I'm the kid that threw ice balls and snowball fights. You MCs got no skills, and I know y'all right. I bend aluminum flows when it's cobalt strikes. We rapping the sick tight, this ravenous kid's nice. Flow forever youthful, Lazarus pit like. This be more, no scrapping like championship fights. You scrapping in fist fights, we blamming with big pipes. So do the right thing like was said by Spike Lee. Cause we're kicking your door to the edge just slightly and shreds to smite you, stomping your heads with spike cleats. They don't wanna do it, man, we still rock it. I knock out your sockets, we still just block it. It's me, A6, the man, Troy, and HJ. They probably hate me, they need to run for their own safety. I drop it off the top of the dome, rocking your dome. Stop at your home and beat you with a sock full of stones. You wanna call the cops, but you dropping the phone. Dangerous when I aim to spit. These dudes don't wanna battle me, I got the illest strategy. I open up anatomies, I pass the mic. I smash rappers, slap them in the face. These got like hermaphrodites.
Listen. 2 mansions, 2 binges, giving ends to my friends, and it feels stupendous. Tremendous cream, $1 in a dream. Everybody on my team grow like flowers in the spring. It's hard wearing your heart on your sleeve. Ask Keisha Cole, L got a nigga choking, that's a sleeper hole. I spent nights in the freezing cold, holes in my sneaker soles. It was all good just a week ago. Went from Paco jeans to guap. Now every chick that's on my Twitter follow feed, I hit it like Apollo Creed. Introduce her to my home team, she blow half her face off like Gustavo Fring. The critics never see the vision, won't get at me. If ignorance is bliss, more people would be happy. So my advice on living life is common sense. I just ask what would Jesus do right before I go and do the opposite. Shit. Troy Brown, pass that off.
Yo. Alright, here we go. Yo. So all salute the absolute supreme being you ain't seen. Face off GM, the immaculate heaven's demon. I can break you down the molecules, then break down the breakdown. Shake down you fake clowns out of lies when I come round. Best in your city whenever I put my foot down. Look now, kill it be killed. Taking your town, underground sound. You're steadily trying to book now. War God Shogun it, Midas. Cause everything I spit got gold in it. All seeing century slaughter. Any entity, God, man, enemy, blaze mics. Infamy all throughout my history. Ain't none of y'all kidding me. Rebuttals, interest, and tragedies. Processing for symphony. Own them like apostrophes and hostilely. Backfist these masochists that have to kiss. The backlash, fatal at the hand that rocks the cradle. I put it down for the faithful.
Yeah.
No doubt, no
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah. Yeah. Are we going? We going, son.
We
We
mean
going.
business today, all right?
Yeah. Hey, you better back up before you get backed up and suffer a stampede while you call it for backup. Press your luck and get struck with badness, attracting negative vibes like ultra magnets. Perhaps it's the way that I present my thesis as a pathway out the dark with light features. I navigate the very beginning to its completeness. Never has there been an MC with such uniqueness. Defeat this, never. OHLOW, Betta, Usin, the crew, we on beat together. The 5 elements represent with such eloquence. Bask in the light of brilliance, shining with radiance. My pen sharper than a razor, slicing the paper. I flow like air through the nasal. This is flavor you can taste, dude. My whole steel's official. I bomb tracks with raps that impact like missiles. Radiation of fire, flesh down to the gristle. If you think that was bad, just wait till I dish you. Chomp, you don't even know what you want. All high in the cut like a gumbo pump, sucker.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Betta, yo, while you got the mic, man, why don't you just let people know how they can find you online, man? If people wanted to check you out online, just give them a little.
Yeah, Google that.
info.
You know what I'm saying? Google that. Lord Betta. LORDBETTA. At Lord Betta. Twitter, Facebook, me, whatever. Just get at me, man. Ain't hard to find. Also, anytime you see OHLOW, you're gonna see Betta, because that's my brother. OHLOW.
They can find you on
Betta.
the Beat Conductors website.
That goes without question. You know what I'm saying? You can find OHLOW on Beat Conductors. You can find Betta on Beat Conductors. So also check out the website, beatconductors.com.
That's what's up, man. And to your left, man, HD. Peace, fam.
Yo, what's good?
This is our first time actually I met you at the battle, right?
Yeah, I came out. I judged the beat battle.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, because Maestro had to dip, man. But yeah, let people know, man. If people wanted to find you online, man.
If you want to find me online, there's a lot of ways to do it, but the easiest way to do it is go to Facebook, go to Face Off Battle League, go to YouTube, go to Face Off Battle League. That's my battle league. I'm the GM. I run that with Troy Brown. Get at us.
That's what's up, man. Troy Brown.
I mean, basically, to piggyback off what he said, Troy Brown, Face Off Battle League all day. You can check that out. YouTube Face Off Battle League, like you said. Check out the page, Facebook. Check me out. Twitter also, man. Troy Brown TV. YouTube Troy Brown TV. Instagram Troy Brown TV. Yo, look through your girl's recent calls. I'm probably in there. You know what I mean? It's going down, man. You can check it out. Also, man, the album coming February 14th. That's Valentine's Day. It's called The Reality Show. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. And basically, come on, check out On Beat with OHLOW. You know what I'm saying? I've been here a couple of times now.
That's what's up. Welcome back, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. So,
Hey, 6. Welcome back to the country, fam.
What up, son, man? I just took that little escapade from the Philippines, man. Yeah, Anthony Lawson, a.k.a. A6. I'm working on a lot of new stuff right now. The first joint's going to be titled Hometown Hero. If you want to check that out, you can actually follow me, The Third Strike Movement, right there on Facebook. The Twitter is Anthony Lawson A6. And if you wanted to email or what have you, you can probably just go like the thirdstrikemusic@gmail.com if you're interested in listening. And you can follow me from there.
That's what's up, man. And can you pass one of the mics to Noik the Grizzly Bear? And just let people know, man, if people wanted to find you online, how can they find you?
Noik.bandcamp.com.
That's what's up.
That's where I'm at.
And you got all the albums and everything up there too, right?
I just got my last album, Entertainment.
Wait,
on
hold
that
on.
joint right there.
Is it Noik or is it the package.bandcamp?
Noik.
Oh, you got the Noik joint too.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. I'm
My
not even
last
hip to it. I haven't seen it yet, man. I got to check that one out.
Entertainment on that joint right there.
What is it?
Entertainment.
Oh, okay, that's what's up, man. Yeah. I'm going to check that out tonight.
The last solo release.
Yeah, that's what's up. Produced by Theory, obviously.
Theory got a lot of joints on it.
Oh, okay, so you got other producers.
99%.
Yeah, that's what's up. Theory.
I got my man, I got Noble Savage from Buffalo, New York.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's on that joint. I got Ciroc. He's
that's
on
what's
that
up.
joint. Let me see, who else? Oh, and I got Slim Cat. He's on there also. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
And Theory did everything else.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into a Theory beat right here, man. I was just playing a Kount Fif beat, and before that, Grussle was actually playing a live joint off the MPC. But Theory, if people wanted to find you, if they wanted to get more of these beats, man, if people wanted to hit you about beats or about recording or whatever, how can they find you online? I know you got the Twitter. Can you pass that mic over to him? I know you got the @TheoryBeats.
That's right. Reach out to me at Twitter @TheoryBeats. You can find me there. Also, if you're looking for the music, just Google a brother, man. Like Theory, Filtered Soul, Theory, Rolling Stoned, if you'd like.
The stuff.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Got this stuff coming at you very, very shortly here. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for that. And check out the crew and more of the music at thepackage.bandcamp.com.
That's what's up, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And to your left, man, Gruss, if people wanted to find you online, man, how can they find you? Can you pass that other mic down too, man?
Go to Google and type in GRUSSLE. Everything will pop up from Grussle.bandcamp.com to SoundCloud.com/Grussle, featuring new and unreleased music and beats and all the goodies that you guys and hip-hop heads love.
That's what's up, man. To your left, Scene Art Studios.
Yeah, that's right. Scene Art Studio. That's the website. Hit me up. Twitter is at Scene Art One. Same thing with Instagram.
That's
I'm
what's
on a
up.
mission for all these MCs and producers that make these dope, good music, man. My mission is to bring back and make an experience, bring the visuals with the music.
Yeah.
That's my one goal.
That's
right
what's
now.
up, man.
So,
sketch art. You don't do like any design like with software and stuff.
Oh, I do it all.
No, but I'm saying, but most of the stuff you're doing is all by hand,
my
though.
stuff is my soul. That's the soul.
Exactly.
That's what and anybody that respects their craft, man, I want to do the same with my craft, which is I'm gonna put my soul on the canvas and let it go. That's
what's up, man. And to your left, Kount Fif.
Peace.
Peace, fam.
Sure.
People wanted to find you online. It's not too hard, really, man.
Nah, it's not hard, man.
Every time I put your name in, like a million links come up, man.
Yeah, you can just like you said, Google, man. That's probably the best way to do it. Just Google Kount Fif. It's KOUNT, new word, FIF. And you know what I'm saying? You can find all the Twitter, the Facebook, the Instagram, the SoundCloud, all that stuff is up there. YouTube, all the work that we've done.
By the way, you got a show coming up, actually, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, why don't you let people know, man? I forgot about that.
February 22nd, Saturday. It's a free event. It's at Calypso Lounge in Reston, VA. Me, myself, Chop, and the beat conductors will be rocking, man. It's like I said, it's a showcase. It's gonna be a lot of live MCs, a lot of DJs, and us rocking music, man. Good music all night long.
You know, I gotta ask you, man, because since you're doing a producer segment, right?
Yeah.
Who are the MCs that you're bringing out? You don't have to say everybody, but just drop a few names for us, man.
I got my man Master Geppetto probably will come through.
Oh, he was there before.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I might bring through my man Impulse.
Pulse,
come through.
the Cannon.
Might come through.
That's what's up.
Maybe Red Mud, you know.
Yeah.
I got a couple other cats.
Betta, you know.
Yeah, Betta, of course. You gonna be there.
We gotta do a live set for Hip Hop Nation, son.
Yo, let's do that. That's what it is then. That's what's going down. Come check that out then.
That's what's up, man.
Hey, yo, OHLOW, I think you want me to spin that joint too. Spin up that joint. I think I'm gonna come through.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Yo, come through. Yeah, definitely,
DJ
man.
Gruss.
Gruss on the ones and
twos.
Yeah.
Turn up, Gruss. Turn up.
we just gonna play whatever. Might play some records. Might find some stuff cats wanna dig for.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, shout out to Idle Hands, man. Mike. He's the one that lined it up over there too.
Fader.
Oh yeah. He goes by Dark Fader now, man.
That joint will be hosted by The Package too.
Hosted by The Package.
Get it set in. But you know what's hurting my heart right now?
What?
Watching these MCs dip to these beats, man. We just talking over them.
Hey. Yeah, I know, but you know, our time is actually up, man. Look.
Man. And I just want to say, hey, I love the fact that the time that you guys got to hear out there a ton of great music. But you know what O told me? He told me he was only gonna play my beats, and he didn't. I mean, that's what he said. I mean, that's what he told me he was gonna play my beats, dude. You know what I mean? I just
OHLOW told all the producers that
it wasn't fair. Yeah, he told everybody that.
I was trying to.
No, I see how it is now, and I ain't get enough of the Baltimore connection, man. You know what I'm saying, that's what extend it, man. You know what? I'm not coming back.
I was trying to give everybody a 20-minute
joint. You should have had a stopwatch, B. That's what I'm saying.
All right, let's do this, yo. Look, I'm gonna get into another joint right here. I'm gonna just finish it off right here, man.
You gonna finish off the
theory
cycle?
beat? Yeah. This is it right here. Yup.
Yo, check it. Fresh off a silver cigarello. Better got pulled on them strings like Geppetto. Women co-signed on my sex like an echo. If ever she got hold of a brother, she never let go. Go ahead and answer. I guarantee she come and tell me you a hating bastard. And then we gonna laugh at you. Then she gonna finish the glass and I'm gonna smash. Now she caught up in the rapture. She thinks she got the best of my love, not even half of. In spite of all that, still better than all of her past loves. She adore me, get the energy, get better love. Hit her like hot slugs from a cold thug. Use a hate fly, I'm a love bug. We all one blood, still I was raised cuz. RNC is the face, recognize the mug. Yo, yeah, get up and get on it.
Yo, I'm a real nice guy, just not the most people. Word to life, I'm lethal. Word to death, I'll beat you. Black and blue and see-through, rocking out the speaker. Coming to reaper, greet you. We athletically cleat you with a bond card zapato. I'm liable to bleach you. You can get cleaved in two. And Cleveland too, we see through you like apathetic apparitions. Do whatever we want you to, it's mind control conditions.
Alright. Look. You say she a thought, to me she sexually gifted. I'm over the top. She say she got a foot fetish. I showed her my. The funny thing is, he getting irate, thinks she cheating, keeping her phone on vibrate. That ain't it. I said, she would shoot. She ordered shrimp, lobster, meat too. She say I blew sheet. She meant she got salad. Oh, look. She like me better cause I do me. She say you bust too fast. Keanu Reeves, I'm Ice Cube, Kevin Hart. All I do is cop, move, eat. Just turned over brand new leaf. Now I'm on the same thing I should have been on in the first place. Hit the turn lane, swerve, fishtail like a mermaid. Okay.
My fault, man. My bad, man. My bad.
You good.
That's my fault, man. Let me take it back, actually, man.
No, let that ride. Let another joint ride.
I was feeling that last beat though, man. Yeah, let me get back into the other joint, man. Hold up, man. My fault, man. These are all theory beats, man. That's my fault, man. This joint's tripping over here.
Yo, I'm a genetically altered descendant of my category. 7 scientists working hard in several different laboratories. Walking at speeds that track runners can run. Faster than a speeding bullet like the son of a gun. I was made to be the quickest. So fast I could go for a jog and come back with a speeding ticket. Able to palm doors with strong force. Lift the Ford Contour off all fours with raw force. But the scientist uffed up. He left the top off my hydropressurized chamber and I lucked up. Walked over and took off my oxygen mask. Walked to the control board and chopped it in half. Set off the alarm. 10 guards with tasers rushed me. When I stood there crossing my arms, I started a brawl. Hit one guard so hard in his jaw, pieces of his skull was sprawled all on the wall. Attacking them jerks, I hit the chest so hard you saw my footprint engraved in the back of his shirt. Yo, I rocked on, got out, then got a call from OHLOW. He told me to come out and rock the cypher solo. So now I'm dolo, on beat, and yeah, we rock it. We blast off like a rocket, and yo, we drop, shh. Yeah, concocted with perfect mental balances. No challenges can step to me, I demolish all amateurs who wanna come across the metaphysical being. Destroying rappers every time that I'm emceeing. Try not to curse, I still do it worse, verse for verse. I put you in the hearse, cursing first, so don't ever step backwards. I smack rappers, they can't step to me, whether they be poets or backpackers. Rock a microphone till it's short circuit, work it over, reverb it, drop the verse so you heard it. And it's murdered.
Whoa. It's like, this is for your ears. That new chronic. We do trigonomics, then trick economics with electronics. Using one chord on a keyboard, it sounds symphonic. This is hip hop, God never sound demonic. I'm here to make Satan panic. Keep an angel in the attic in case demons clinging static. Up to here's where I've had it. Wisdom override fear automatic. I'm a grown man, don't play with me, boy. I'm out to get the glow like Camp Low and Bruce Leroy. He said he grizzly, but his name ain't no Yeek. That's a decoy, carbon copy. That's why his flow sound like somebody you know, but it's too sloppy. Theory always keep it choppy. Nothing gonna stop me. PKG.
Yeah.
ARK.
That's what's up, man. Actually, our time is up, man. Yeah, that's it. I gotta end it. I can't, man. Time's up. This is On Beat with OHLOW, man. If y'all wanted to stay for another show, man, I want to get back into that topic, and I'll release it the following week. But I got to get out right now. This show's over. I just want to say peace.
Keeping the First Amendment alive. We are WEBR, Fairfax County's cable access and internet radio station.